Hey there, welcome back. Well, today we're having a look at the latest release from Third Reality. This is their voice device, so it can both play music as well as control your Home Assistant via voice. Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to compare this to the Home Assistant PE Edition. And we're going to have a look at how they work. What are the difference in the specifications? What are the difference in the sound quality? And which one should you choose? To be totally transparent, Third Reality did send this device to me free of charge, but this is not a sponsored video and they have no control over what I'm about to say. So the Third Reality Voice and Music Assistant Dev Edition is selling at $69.99 and it includes dual mics. It's got a 3-watt speaker and is communicating on 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi only. Having a look at the technical specifications on this device, it's running on a quad-core ARM A53 CPU with 256 megs of RAM and 512 megs of flash for local audio processing. In comparison, the Preview Edition is also selling at $69. It also offers a dual mic array with an internal speaker. They don't tell you what exactly the wattage is of this, but they do offer a 3.5mm audio output jack, which is not offered on the Third Reality device. The Third Reality has 5 buttons on the top and 2 microphones. We have a plus and minus for the volume. We have a mute button, and then we have these 2 other buttons. On the front of the device, we have the speaker over here, and on the rear, we have our USB-C charging port, which can also be used for flashing the device. On the underside, we have a cushioning base. The Home Assistant device also has the 2 microphones on the top. We have a button in the center, and then we have this rotary dial, and we've got this LED ring around the outside. On the underside, we have an additional port here, which can be connected for additional Grove sensors that can be added on to the device. And then on the rear, we have the USB-C for charging and flashing. And on this device, we do have the external audio port. On the side of the device, we have our physical mute button. Both devices seem to be built with a reasonable quality of injection molded plastic. Obviously, it depends on your preference as to whether you prefer the wheel or the buttons for controlling the volume. From a weight perspective, I haven't got a scale here, but the Third Reality definitely feels a little bit heavier. The Third Reality does ship with a power supply, which you don't get with the Home Assistant one. This is available in EU or US. We then have a USB-C cable. Now there is an additional kit that you can order for an extra $10 with this device, which is called the logging device. So that has 2 additional USB cables, and it has this tiny little device, which is used apparently for developers who want to actually log as things are going on with this device. It's a little bit above my level, so we won't be going into this device today. Having a look at the 2 devices in ESP Home, they both obviously have the media player and they have this assist feedback. But when it comes to the configuration, you'll see that there's some differences. On this one, we've got mic auto gain, so we can adjust that. We've got a mic noise suppression. We've also got a mic volume, a mute, a word sensitivity or stop word sensitivity, a thinking sound that we can turn on, and then we've got our wake word. If we move over to the Home Assistant one, we've got the media player and the assist, but down the bottom here instead we have the LED ring, so we can control the color of that LED ring. We have the mute, we have the wake sound, that is the same, but we are missing some of those things like the gain and the mic volume suppression and things like that. Now, to start with, I've set both up with this Home Assistant local recognition system. So we're using Piper and Whisper, and that is connected up. We've got 2 different wake words. So one is using the OK Nebu, the other is using Hey Jarvis. When they're in standby mode, you can see that the Home Assistant device has the blue LED ring, whereas the Third Reality doesn't show any lights. So let's try some basic commands first of all. OK Nebu, turn on the passage light.
Turned on the switch.
Hey Jarvis, turn on the passage light.
Turned on the switch.
So currently I've got both of the volumes set to full. Definitely the sound quality coming from the Third Reality seems to be better, and you'll see that when we play music as well. Okay, Nabu, what time is it?
6:43 a.m.
Hey Jarvis, what time is it?
6:43 a.m.
Okay, Nabu, start a 5-second timer.
Timer set for 5 seconds.
Okay, Nabu, stop the timer. So when I press the button in the center, it does seem to register a home button event, but it doesn't seem to cancel that alarm. The other button on the device doesn't seem to do anything at the moment. Hey Jarvis, start a timer for 5 seconds.
Timer set for 5 seconds.
So I do like with the Home Assistant that it actually shows the ring, which gives you an idea of where you are with the timer. Currently, the button in the center seems to be called the home button on the Third Reality, but it doesn't seem to, for example, cancel a timer. Next, I wanted to see how this sounded when I played music through these devices. So I'm playing a media file from Home Assistant directly into each one of these speakers. Finally, I wanted to add some intelligence to these devices, so I connected them up to OpenAI Conversation. Now, bear in mind, this takes a bit longer because it's got to communicate with the cloud, and it's also costing me tokens as this is a paid subscription. Okay, Nabu, who are you?
I'm your smart home assistant here to help you manage devices and answer questions. How can I assist you today?
Can you tell me what the temperature is in the kitchen?
The temperature in the kitchen is currently 16.5 degrees Celsius.
Hey Jarvis, who are you?
I'm your voice assistant for Home Assistant, designed to help you manage and control your smart home devices. How can I assist you today?
What is the temperature in the kitchen?
The temperature in the kitchen is currently 16.5 degrees Celsius.
So my final comparison of these two devices, if you're looking for something for better sound quality, certainly then the Third Reality is the way to go. It's got a better speaker and a seemingly better amplifier inside this, which gives you a more bassy sound. But then again, when you're looking at the Home Assistant version, you do have that 3.5mm jack that allows you to plug it in to an external speaker. When it comes to the look and feel of the device, I do like this LED ring around the Home Assistant version and the fact that it actually gives you tracking on things like timers. So really, it's up to you to make your own decision. Now, with voice, I'm really looking forward to seeing where the Home Assistant crew is going to go with this. Obviously, we're nowhere near the performance of some of the other commercial type of voice assistants out there, but we all love our local control. So I think these devices have certainly got a long way to go, but certainly using hardware like this will allow you to experience what Home Assistant is doing with us. Please let me know if you're using voice in your system and which piece of hardware you would recommend. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.